Our Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, Father and lover of our soul, you sit on your throne of mercy and rule with your love and faithfulness. You are full of grace. We acknowledge your presence in our lives. Nothing is hidden in your eyes, even our challenges and struggles in life. We come to you with faith. We ask not only for our daily spiritual bread, but to seek your forgiveness and undeserving favor to heal our land, our family members, our friends and neighbors, even our enemies with COVID-19 and other diseases. Holy Spirit, help us to deepen our faith and see the opportunity to believe, obey, and worship. As we face this pandemic, you are Lord and God. Encourage us and change our hearts, not to fear, but to be full of hope and find ourselves praying and meditating your word. We believe no works of the enemy prosper to your children. Abba, Father, we believe that your Son Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. He is the truth and our salvation. Hear our prayers, O Lord, and most of all, not our will, but thy will be done. We pray this in Jesus' name, the name above all names, who was and is to come. Amen.
The views and opinions of the producers, hosts, and guests in the show do not directly reflect the official stand and policies of the management, the network, and the company. The program that brings together the powerful, inspiring business leaders of today, CEOs of companies, emerging heads of entrepreneurial enterprises belonging to communities, handlers of sustainable advocacies. These business leaders spell power for every move, power to create, power to influence, power to lead. These powers they display and personify Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. bringing power to be within you. Hosted by Asian EduTech leader Dr. Alex Reyes, direct selling sensei Jojo Barakias, digital culture and lifestyle coach Joshua Ravelas, with the founding anchor, business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas. Brought to you by Yes Tech Processed Foods and Nuts Group and Rotary Club of Alabang Madrigal Business Park. Engaged with Power Leaders Highlight of the Week. Community Power Mind presents and the special power feature, Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network, bringing power to be within you.
Maayong hapon, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Hello, TSA community. And of course, I'd like to say hello to my co-hosts, Joja and Joshua. Great to be here again. Shout out, of course, to my Shiro, my family in Texas, and of course, to my Sunrise in India. Welcome to the 26th season of Talk Shop Asia, the Philippines' longest running digital business show, now on its 6th year. It has transformed from a business show to be a program leader, communities network event organizer, and digital media producer, all in one capsule. This is Talk Shop Asia Power Network Season 4, Episode 2, representing the Power Group 2. This is Dr. Alex Reyes, your anchor for today's show, and let me call my friends Jojo and Joshua to join us.
Good morning, Dr. Alex and Joshua.
Hello, sir.
Okay, a wonderful afternoon or good more earnings is in direct selling. So we are in our fourth season of Talk Shop Asia Power Network. We ought to give you more powerful features, more powerful group mix to spearhead information for engagement, collaboration, and partnerships. By the way, we are airing in two platforms, Facebook and YouTube, three major channels. Talkshop Asia, our home studio, Big Media, and ATC International.
Wow, that's nice. And of course, good afternoon once again to all. Business Philippines. Indeed, this is another exciting season for all of us as we showcase power CEOs, noble people doing impactful work, and of course, the service that is above self. We have with us the 28th Credential of Entrepreneurs as our international partner. Founders are from Malaysia, India, and Hong Kong. They have presence in 49 countries, and that's amazing. Don't you guys
Oh,
think?
that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And of course, I'd like to tell you about our Power CEO highlight for this episode. We have Juan Alfonso Judge Fineza. He is the proprietor of Mariton Fresh, a meat shop that is really very good into Gigarao City. How about you, Jo?
Yeah, for our community mic segment, my guest is the District Governor of District 3830 herself, the marvelous, imaginative Governor, Mildred Vitangcol, together with marvelous, imaginative President Joseph Aaron Ray Manapsal from the Rotary Club of Las Piñas.
Well done. And of course, in our special power feature, he's an honored guest of us. He's the co-founder of 28 COE, an Indian record holder, wellness enthusiast, and a coach. And his name is Mr. Bitupan Baruah from India. We'll get to that in a moment.
Yes, we have a lot of exciting Power CEO guests. And of course, before we get to them, we'll take a break.
Yep.
We'll be right back, only here at Talk Shop Asia Power Network. Tough business out there, so many uncertainties, operational difficulties, deadlines. We provide the solutions and services that your company needs at the best price guaranteed with our global principles. And experienced partners, we bring solutions to your current and future business. Inolution, supporting your business as always.
Welcome to Pride and Proud Asia, Asia's first online radio show that champions LGBT contribution and leadership in business and in our country and the region. Hosted by the Philippine LGBT Chamber of Commerce, visibility, representation, and empowerment. This is Pride and Proud Asia. Happy Pride!
Video meetings are the future of collaboration. Meetings are like people. No two are ever the same. Logitech provides better meetings where everyone can be seen and heard because great meetings just don't happen. Logitech, with our partner Inolution, ensures your video collaboration is at the next level. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph.
Imagine a call center service where everything works just like it should. Introducing Voiso, hosted call center solution. Agile call center suite. Advanced real-time dashboard to track agent behavior. Instantly switch between call stages with event-based navigation. The right international telecom experience your business needs. Do more with your call.
Inolution, supporting your business as always. Taking our journey, leading the pack, unleashing your power. And we are back here at Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. Sustainability brings forth long stages of progress. That is power in 4 pillars: economic, people, social, and environment. Doing business while staging support for corporate responsibility. And that makes it special. On these, we now bring to you our special power feature.
And we are back. I was watching through Facebook, Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. And of course, now let's bring back our host for this segment, Joshua.
Great day, everyone. Welcome back to Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. And we're back with the special power feature segment. And joining us on this special power feature segment, we have entrepreneur, wellness coach, public speaker, and a record holder for Fitness in India Book of Records for Fitness. He's also the co-founder of 28 Credentials of Entrepreneurs. But before we get to him, we'll have to roll VTR, please. Roll VTR, please.
Core values are important in our life. Core values are something that shape our life. They make us who we are. They are our identity. We at 28 Credentials of Entrepreneurs believe that there are 28 core values which every entrepreneur and professional should have in their life. Not just entrepreneurs, but these values are also important for everyone. This beautiful book has all the 28 core values along with their explanation in it. This can be called as a life book, which is useful for everyone, whether you are a student, business leader, professional, freelancer, or a housewife. These values, if followed and applied into your life, will make you a better person. This book also has quotes from some successful people who are members of 28 COE. They have shared their thoughts on what these values mean to them. It is because of their core values that they become what they are today. You can get the book from www.28coe.com. Read this book and see how it changes your life.
Welcome back to Talk.Shop.Asia. And of course, we'll be welcoming now our special guest, Mr. Bitupan Baruah from India.
Hello,
Great,
Mr. Joshua.
great day. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. Thank you very much for inviting. I'm really honored to be a part of this talk show today.
Yes, indeed. The honor is also ours as well. And of course, we'll go see things through with our questions. And since I already have first question already, let's start with that one.
Please.
First off is what kind of events and activities does 28 COE do to help and support its members?
Okay, thank you very much for this question. We do a lot of events. First of all, you have to understand that we are a networking organization, networking community. So connecting our members to each other is the prime role of 28 COE. So to say a few things that we do is we do networking events where we call few members online and then they talk to each other, they connect to each other, they introduce each other. If somebody has to present something, they do. So that is one part. Second is we have a codes book where we feature the 28 self-written codes of our members. So
Wow.
yeah, it's there. So
Yes.
28 self-written codes. So we have already launched the first volume in Dubai this year, and the upcoming volume will be in Ghana, then in India. Every 3 to 4 months, we will have one volume launch. So what will happen is that when people read these codes, they get inspired and motivated by the success of others. And if they want to connect to somebody, if their mindset really aligns, then they can contact those people. So that is another way we are helping our entrepreneurs. This course book also help our members to get a brand for themselves. When their codes are being featured somewhere, people they get recognized by people. Right? People get to know, hey, he's the person whose codes are being featured. You see, stories books are also there. People feature stories, but quotes is something of next level, where people say that, okay, somebody else is reading my quotes, that
Nice.
increases the value of the person, right?
Indeed.
Another thing is that we also do our 28 COE Global Summit, where in this summit, it is a combination of book launch and networking summit, as well as you can say it's an award event. Okay. So let me tell you one by one. Book launch is where we launch any of the volume book in that event. At the same time, we also honor few members during the same event and give them trophy and certificate for the great work that they have been doing. We recognize them, on a global level. And on top of that, this summit is also an opportunity for our members to meet each other physically. We do anyways online event, but in this physical event, they get to know each other physically, come and meet and greet each other. So this is what we do, Global 28 COE Summit. Then we also do a lot of social media engagements. If you go to our LinkedIn profile or Facebook profile, you can see every day we post at least 3 to 5 posts every day. And these posts are not about 28 COE. They are about the members. We don't say we are this, we are that. We don't say that. These are for members. And we tag members. We let's say you are a member, then if you want to post something about your brand, about your thought process, then we will put that post and we will tag other members. So other members can connect to you through LinkedIn or through Facebook. And we do multiple graphics on our social media. So social media engagement is the fourth type of thing that we do. And the last one is podcast, or you can say talk show. We have a short version of talk show around 5 to 10 minutes. What we do there is that I actually host that talk show. I introduce each member. We have brief introduction of 30 to 45 seconds of each member, and then ask few questions to the member. So, and we post those videos on all our social media. So what happens is that within a short talk of, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes, members get to know each other. Who are these members, Yeah, let's say somebody is an investor, they can contact this person if the thought aligns. Somebody is looking for a business partner, they can contact him or her.
Wow.
So
I really
these
like
are,
that.
few of the few things that we are doing. Yes.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing because it connects people and you get to learn something new from the people within the next 10 minutes.
Yes.
And you get new connections, and it also helps out with businesses as well. And of course, that also leads me to the next question because I saw this earlier in your VTR and it was amazing. You guys have this 28 core values of your company. Could you tell me more about those?
Okay. So these 28 core values, first of all, let's understand, yeah, these are the 28 core values. Let's understand that is an entrepreneur or a businessman is not about how much material he has, how much money he has, or how many companies he has. It is about who that person is. Let me tell you an example. We say that we all know these big business people like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or somebody. Have
Mm-hmm.
you ever noticed that we don't say Elon Musk has this much billion of property? We don't say that.
Mm-hmm.
What do we say? We say he is worth $4 billion. He is worth $10 billion. There
Yes,
is
that's
small
true.
nuance in it. It means that is the worth of the person, not the
Mm-hmm.
worth of the materials that he has or the business that he has. So, what is the worth of a person? A person's worth is through values that he has.
Yes, that's true.
From a billionaire, if we take all his money away, after a few years, he will again become a millionaire or a billionaire.
Wow. That's a
Because
good
it is
insight.
not about the things that he has. Yes, it is about his values. So
Mm-hmm.
these 28 core values, first of all, there are many other core values, but we think that these 28 core values are most important for entrepreneurs and professionals. And honestly, these are not for entrepreneurs and professionals only, these are life values. Okay, these can be used by anybody, be it a student or a housewife or anybody. What are these values? They are like discipline, learning, integrity, honesty. These are general values everybody can follow. And if you follow these values in your own life,
Mm-hmm.
then gaining wealth or becoming happy or health, these are all become byproducts because
True
you're
enough.
following the values. Yeah, they will
Mm-hmm.
automatically come to you. So our whole organization, 28 COE, are based on these values. And I have this book here. This is the core value book. In the video also you showed. Uh,
Wow.
in this book, yeah, we have
Nice.
one page of the value and one page has got the description of the value. And in this book, towards the end, we have single quotes of few members as well. Okay.
Wow.
So these
That's
are our
beautiful.
members. Yeah, our members also follow these values. And
Mm-hmm.
these members have given one of their quotes on any of the particular value,
Mm-hmm.
which is most important to him or her.
Nice. And speaking of that part, there are top three values that I'd like to know from you. Which are the top three values that you yourself follow in life?
So for me, and the most important one is discipline.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice.
I am a very disciplined person. Okay, I'm trying to boast about myself, but this is what I am. I'm honestly telling you, uh, the way I maintain my disciplined life in everything. Sometimes people will get irritated also if they are around me. They will
Mm-hmm.
say, "Matlab, what are you doing? You are trying to be too much." But that is what I am. Okay, and I think
I agree.
discipline is very important for anything, not just for entrepreneurs. Uh, Let me give an example that in health and wellness, because I'm into health and wellness, let me give an example of that. In wellness or
Mm-hmm.
health or wellness, people make their uh, health goals or fitness goals. But why do people fail? In weight loss, 90% people actually fail in their weight loss goals. 90% people or more.
Wow.
Why? It is not about the exercise. It is not about the gym that they go or the diet that they have. It is about discipline. They are
Mm-hmm.
not able to get up and go to the gym because of discipline. They are not able to have the right food because of the discipline. So I think discipline is
Mm,
one of the most important value. Everybody should follow discipline, and it
yes.
will make it will make them successful in not just in business, in everything. Okay.
Nice. I really like
Second
that.
value. Second value is
Okay.
learning. And learning is a continuous process. It has to go on. Now we are learning, right? We are learning.
Yes, that's true.
You tell something, I will learn after this session, and I tell
Mm-hmm.
something, you will learn. And I think it is an important value for everybody. See,
Mm-hmm.
learning helps in upgrading. Let me put it
Mm-hmm.
that way. Okay. Learning
That's
means
true.
we are upgrading. Okay. If we are
Mm-hmm.
not learning, then we are automatically going backward. We are automatically going backward. For example,
Mm-hmm.
let me give an analogy. Let's say there are
Sure.
people around me. I'm standing here, and there are many people standing next to me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All the people are walking forward. All the people are walking forward, let's say, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
standing there.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that after some time, those people will be there. After some more time, they'll be there. So one way we can say that the people are going forward, or we
Mm-hmm.
can say that I am going backward. Doesn't it mean the
Mm.
same thing? Either they are going forward or I am going backward. The
Yes.
same analogy applies. The world is upgrading, right? Phones are
Yes.
upgrading, computers, everything is upgrading. If
Mm-hmm.
we are not upgrading, are we not automatically going backward? If everything
Mm.
is
I see.
going forward, are we not going backward? So that is the reason I say learning is very important, because it helps you to go along with the movement of the world. Everything is upgrading, you also keep upgrading.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
the
agree
third
with
one would
this.
be, that is the
Yes.
second one, learning.
Learning.
Yeah, discipline learning. And the third one, this is for me most important, is passion. And
Passion.
yeah, passion is also one of the core value among most of our members. And we all will agree that it's very simple. I don't think I have to tell much about passion. If you do not have passion, you cannot do something. That's all. You may do it for 1 year or 2 year, just as a
Mm-hmm.
temporary, on a temporary basis. But if you do not have passion, you cannot do that for a lifetime.
Yes, that's
So
true.
before doing something, find out whether you're passionate about that or not. Only if you're passionate, then keep doing it. So
Mm.
these
I
are
agree.
three of my core values.
Nice. And of course, since we are also a wellness expert, according to
Right.
this, and at the same time, I'd like to know how important is mental and physical health to an entrepreneur?
Okay. Uh, Now, again, let me put it in a simple way.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, as entrepreneurs, our prime thing is to manage something. Okay. As an entrepreneur, what we are doing is, okay, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
So our prime thing is to manage something. Either we are managing people, or we are managing a company. We are managing something. We are taking decisions and managing something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, imagine if we are not able to manage our own mind and our body, then
Mm-hmm.
how will we manage something else? First comes your own mind and body. Okay, let's say somebody is uh, somebody is not able to do a task. Let's say somebody is not a good sportsman. Let's say somebody is not a good sportsman, and if that sportsman comes to me and says, "Hey, you should play like this, you should play like that," I'll tell him, first
Mm-hmm.
you learn sports, then you teach me. The same way, as an
Mm.
entrepreneur, if we are ourselves not able to manage our mind and our body, then how will we manage something else? So it is important, first of all, that we manage our own mind and the body. Okay. So
Nice.
yeah, here I have mentioned four important things. Okay, what will happen? How important is it to manage? The first thing is that when we manage, it will increase our. When we are concerned about our wellness, it will increase our focus power. And we
Mm-hmm.
all should agree that focus power is like an asset of businessmen and entrepreneurs.
Yes.
We should be focused on something. If we are distracted every minute through social media and everything, then we will not be able to do something. So
Mm-hmm.
keeping our wellness and physical health in good shape increases our focus power. Okay, that is the one
Mm-hmm.
reason why we should keep our health and wellness, focus on our health and wellness. Second is
Nice.
right decision. You see, as businessmen and as entrepreneurs, we are mostly taking decisions all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a small decision or a big decision. Let's say I
Yes.
have an email coming, whether to reply or not, what to reply. That is a
Mm-hmm.
decision. Somebody calls me, whether to have a discussion or not. That is a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Every moment we are taking small or big decision.
Mm-hmm.
So it means we have the quality of the decision has to increase, because we are taking decisions all the time. Every time if we take bad quality decisions on a long term, the result
Mm-hmm.
will show up. Every moment, the quality of our decision has to be good. So keeping our body and mind in proper health will increase our decision power. We will be able to take the right decision when our mind is in peaceful state and our body is in peaceful state.
I
And
agree.
critical thinking. This is very important because some see as let's say laborers or any other job. Let me no not good examples are coming to my mind, but few jobs do not need critical thinking. But as entrepreneurs, we need a lot of critical thinking. Okay,
Agreed.
for one solution, we have to think in different ways and see the same problem. Okay,
Yes, that's true.
so yes, if we are in good health, physical and mental,
Mm-hmm.
our critical thinking will increase. We'll be able to think more properly.
Yes, that's true.
And most important is the health is more important than wealth. I mean the physical wealth. In fact, health itself is wealth, right?
Yes.
If your main goal is to make a lot of wealth in your life, that is not there's nothing wrong in it. We should definitely make wealth. But what will
Mm-hmm.
we do with our wealth if we are lying on
Mm-hmm.
bed because of a sickness? What will we do? There's no point gaining those wealth, right?
I agree.
So
Yes.
first comes the health, so that we can enjoy those physical wealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Touche.
please.
I like that one. And of course, since I'm also an entrepreneur myself, I'd like to ask because, of course, since you're also a wellness coach, I'd like to ask first is how do you entertain and handle and deal with difficult clients in business? Because I'm sure this is everyone's question. So could you enlighten us on this?
Okay. First, there is one important how to handle difficult clients, right? So that we don't get affected by their behavior or something. So,
Yes.
if that is the question, that one important thing is that we have to have one skill.
Mm.
Those who are asking, you should learn this. Okay, skills are important, right? And now
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to you. It is a skill, right? Not everybody has that skill. I'm typing. That is a skill. Not everybody can type. There's a
Mm-hmm.
skill which is called empathy. Empathy means to learn something, to understand something from their perspective. Okay, this is a very important skill. The first thing is that you should have this empathetic skill.
Mm.
The problem with this empathetic skill is that most people think I have this. Oh, I understand, but it is very difficult to understand somebody else. It is a skill. It will develop once you practice more. Okay. See, when
Yes.
somebody has a problem, we have to understand from their perspective, not from our perspective. Why they have that problem, right?
I
Why
see.
they have that problem. Secondly, you have to make them understand. Let's say, what is a difficult situation? Let's say a difficult situation is that the client is very angry. Let's assume the client is very, very angry on me. Okay. The
Mm-hmm.
first question that I would ask is that cool down. By getting angry, will you get a solution? Answer me this. Okay. By getting angry,
Mm.
will you get a solution? If you get
I
a
like that.
solution, then be angry. I will just keep and listen to you. Keep shouting at me. I will keep listening to you. But make sure that you get the solution after 10 minutes. Okay.
Mm.
Then they will
Yes.
themselves say, this is not a way to get the solution. Okay.
Okay.
Then I will tell them, let's find out the solution. Let's find out the solution first. Okay. And that again depends on what kind of situation it is. I
Mm-hmm.
already gave you one tip is that we have to understand from their perspective. Second tip is that when you tell your client, okay, let's together find out the solution. Tell your client, you and me, we both will find the solution for this together. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Another very
Yes.
good way to find a solution for any problem is that write down the problem on a piece of paper. And practically, I'm telling you, practically do this because I also do this myself. Okay. Write down
Yes.
the problem on a piece of paper. Look at the
Mm-hmm.
problem from a third person perspective. I would
Mm-hmm.
literally do that. If my client is have a problem, I'll say, let's find out the solution myself. We both together write the problem and see. So first of all, look at that problem from different perspective. If we do this, if we do that, you know,
Mm-hmm.
then there will be so many solutions coming in that you will be wondering, oh my God, where did this come from? Why didn't I notice this
Mm-hmm.
before?
I
A
like
lot
that
of things
one.
will keep coming up. This is
Mm-hmm.
same like when you write gratitude journal. If you tell me to think about gratitude, probably maybe 10 things will come in my mind for which I'm grateful for. But if I
Mm-hmm.
start writing, probably 50 things will come up. Then I'll
Yes,
start
that's true.
wondering, where is this coming out from?
Mm-hmm.
So
Agreed.
obviously it depends on situation to situation. In short, two things: that first, have empathetic skill, understand from your client's perspective, and then say that cool down, let's find a problem by both together, write the problem on a piece of paper and look at it from a third person perspective.
Yes, that's true. And I really love those answers. And this also goes to the next question. This is very related. Um, what are the few things business people can do to keep themselves away from stress and maintain a healthy lifestyle? There we go.
Okay, see, if we ask anybody, would you like to be healthy? Nobody
Mm,
in the world will say, I don't want to be healthy. It's as simple as that. Everybody will say, I want to be healthy. Probably, if I ask, do you want money? Maybe 1 out of 100 person may say, no, I don't want money. That is practical.
mm,
Somebody may say, I don't like money, but nobody will say, I don't want to be healthy. Everybody wants to be healthy. Okay.
mm-hmm.
The
Agreed.
problem is that people do not have time to take care of their health. That is the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially with entrepreneurs and professionals, they do not have time. So I
Mm-hmm.
can give you 3, 4 simple tips for those who are very busy people in their life and they do not have much time. Yeah, how business people can maintain a healthy lifestyle in between busy schedules. So these are the 4 things. If you do not have really time, these things probably will take maybe 10 minutes or less also. And these are very, very easy to do. You don't need any equipments. You don't need any lot of learnings. Okay. First is meditation or silence.
Mm-hmm.
See, people have
Yes.
made this thing meditation very, very complicated. That's why I have also put it as silence. I'm not saying you just have to do meditation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Silence, it means just be silent for 5 minutes, once in the morning, once in the evening.
Yes.
Simple as that. Take out 5 minutes of your time. Now, if somebody tells that I don't have 5 minutes for myself, then I don't know how to help them. Okay. You have to find out that 5 minutes during the day. Take five
Mm-hmm.
minutes of your time. Keep your mind silent. You see, the mind is not made to be, uh, there are different brain waves. Okay. I don't want to go into
Mm-hmm.
deep details about it. There's
Yes,
called
that's true.
beta, alpha, theta, gamma. Okay. These are the
Mm-hmm.
brain waves. The mind is not made to be on a very high frequency all the time. We should not be worried and keep thinking and doing something all the time. It is not made like that. We
Mm-hmm.
should be, in most of the time, our mind should be in a silent mode.
Yes, that's
Okay.
true.
But that is not happening nowadays. So that is the
Mm-hmm.
problem. So all you have to do is take out 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the evening, be silent for some time, switch off your phone, do not have any meetings, just sit and be silent. Don't think of anything. If thoughts are coming, let it come.
Mm-hmm.
Just be silent. That is one thing that you can do. Second
Mm-hmm.
thing is physical activities or movement. You see, I haven't mentioned here exercise. Okay. Those who are thinking,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I don't have time to do exercise, I did not write exercise here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do physical activities. Physical activities can be anything. You have to keep your body moving. For
Mm.
example, let's say if your office is in third floor or a fourth floor, don't take the
Mm-hmm.
lift, go by the stairs. Isn't that
Yes.
simple?
Yes, that's true.
Let's say when you are inside your office, when you are inside your office, just randomly, you do what? Start cleaning your office randomly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take a cloth and start cleaning the window.
Mm-hmm.
Start changing the position of the chair and the table. Keep doing something. Keep your body moving inside your office also.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
That's true.
for the first and the second point, I'll tell you something very interesting, and this is very funny also.
Okay.
When humans were born, okay,
Mm-hmm.
we have got a mind, we have got a body,
Mm-hmm.
and we were born in such a way that the mind is supposed to be resting most of the time, and the body
Mm-hmm.
is supposed to be moving. That is how people were born. You see, ancient people, when we go back thousands of years ago, the ancient
Mm-hmm.
people had to just worry about the food. They would go to the jungle, hunt, and come back. And they do
Mm-hmm.
not have any worry about the stock market, about any terror or anything. They are all of them, most of the time, they are silent.
Yes, that's true.
That is how the human body was made. The mind is supposed to be silent most of the time. The body should be
Mm-hmm.
moving. But
Yes, that's true.
nowadays, we have become completely opposite. The
Mm-hmm.
mind is moving most of the time and body is silent, isn't it? We are sitting in
Yes,
office
that's
all the
true.
time, but the mind is busy thinking something, taking some tension, taking stress. It has
Mm-hmm.
become completely opposite.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is reverse it.
Yes, that's true. I really like that method. It's really helpful. And
Reverse
of
it.
course, since we're already about pressed for time at the moment, I would give you the last question already, which
Please tell
is,
me.
how does our audience contact you for future collaborations and business services?
Okay, so we have our website www.28coe.com. There it is. So you can go to the website, or our phone numbers are mentioned there, or you can go to our LinkedIn profile or Facebook profile, type 28 credentials of entrepreneur, and you
Mm,
can follow our page and connect to us through our social media also.
mm. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. And of course, I'd like to thank our audience. Thank you so much for being with us today. And of course, to Mr. Bitupan, thank you so much for your time, for sharing your wisdom with us. And of course,
Thank you.
we'll be back with our community mic segment and CEO only here on TSAPN, or Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Thank
See
you
you
very much.
guys. Thank you
We'll
guys.
be right back, only here at Talk Shop Asia Power Network.
Get into the treasure trove of undiscovered music through Napalm, your new all Pinoy alternative music. Whether it's rock, metal, reggae, soul, or pop, we have it covered. Napalm features upcoming Pinoy artists and musicians, hosted by Lace Jimenez and Thunder God Bernard. So sit back and relax and enjoy Napalm, only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
Are you looking for a solution to address injuries using an advanced, non-messy method? EverCryo is here for you. A good way to address injuries and inflamed muscles. EverCryo. Introducing the medical treatment for a range of physical alignments. EverCryo Compression Therapy System. A system that is easy to use. Quick and easy to set up for fast relief from pain and quicker recovery from injury or surgery. Perfect for anyone who experiences frequent pain or inflammation in a certain area of the body. Wrap on and get some cold compression therapy. EverCryo, an innovative therapeutic system to heal comfortably, less the mess. Video conferencing has never been crucial to your business than ever before, whether it's work from home or remote work collaboration. Productive team meetings are crucial to your business success. So whether it's for personal use or from small to medium to large conference meeting rooms, Logitech has the right solution right for you. With our partner Inolution's track record of responsive service, you can be assured of reliable and effective video collaboration all the time. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph. Taking our journey, leading the pack, unleashing your power. And we are back here at Talk Shop Asia Power Network. Community is collective power. Their makeup determines their kind. Their voice determines their strength. Now, giving them the stage to engage others with their stories of business and advocacy. Let us hear them one by one in our Community Power Mic Presents.
Oh, yes, and we are back with our Community Mic segment. It highlights outstanding people doing extraordinary work through their businesses and advocacy. And let me call the host for this segment, our direct selling sensei, Jojo Barakias. Barakias, come on.
Good mornings, Dr. Alex. So, welcome once again to my part of the program, the Community Mic segment, where the voice of the company resonates with the voice of the industry. Today, we have with us two guests. We have the District 3830 Governor, Mildred Vitangcol, together with President for the Rotary Club of Las Pinas, Dr. Joseph Manapsal. Hi, Dr.
Okay.
Joseph.
Yes, magandang hapon. Good afternoon to viewers and also to my classmate MIT Alexi. This Dr. Joseph
Oh,
Manapsar, the president of Rotary Club of Las Piñas. And thank you very much, Talk.Shop.Asia, for inviting me and Governor.
yeah, you're welcome. Uh, is Governor coming in or she might have technical difficulties at this time?
Yeah, as of now, our Rotary International Director will be coming around, and then our governor, Dr. Mildred, is in the NAIA, and she will receive our RI director. That's why she cannot join us now. However, I'll try to cope up kung ano ang kailangan.
Okay, Dr. Joseph, that means
Yeah.
you get all the questions.
Yes.
Okay, I heard that there was a caravan on health, no? And Dr. Alex, have a roadmap for health, no, for District 3830. Could you expound on that advocacy project?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Jojo. So, around a year ago, when Dr. Mildred, she was a governor nominee at the time, no? 1 year
Mm-hmm.
ago. So we talked about trying to make an impact when it comes to health. So again, we had a meeting of minds, and then we met our fellow doctors at the Philippine Medical Association, and then we consensus that we must have a roadmap for us that all MIPs, all presidents will follow in order to achieve our goal. So during that time, we brainstormed for various topics, various problems that are in our society. So we identified three problems in our society which has public health significance. Number one, disease prevention. So we focus ourselves on our non-communicable diseases, just like problems in the heart, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, cancer, and smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Problems on lung diseases. So that's number one. Number two, we focus ourselves on childcare. So
Mm-hmm.
we thought about immunization. And since Rotary is into polio vaccination, we made that our number two concern problem that we must address. And number three, the usual maternal care. So this maternal care, we saw that at present time, there are still pregnant women that goes to non-medical ways on delivery. So we have to address that. And
Mm-hmm.
number two, there are still mothers that has insufficient nutrition, insufficient prenatal care as well as postnatal care. So that's our one of our third problem. So maternal and child care, if you say that into national healthcare parlance, this comprises the summary of what a nation has in its healthcare system. This is the number one indicator of a nation's healthcare system. If it's good, not so good, and if it's poor, that maternal and child care. So those are the three areas of concern. Those are the three problems that encroach our society. Non-communicable diseases, when it comes to mortality, 7 out of 10 are killers in the nation, in our community, are non-communicable
Mhm.
diseases. And
Yeah.
then our child care on immunization. For the past 2 years, medyo mababa ang ating immunization accomplishment. As a matter of fact, it's less than 60%, 2020 and 2021. So there is
Mhm.
a scare that a rise in vaccine-related diseases may occur, lalo na yung
Mhm.
ating polio. Dati na yan, that was erased already sa ating nation. However, since mababa yan, baka magkaroon ulit tayo. So isa yan sa
Mhm.
mga pinag-iingatan natin. And lastly, yung ating maternal care. So we still have to make our mortality rates low, or at least it could show the nice indication of our nation as a whole. So that's the first. Those are the three areas of concern. So after that, we already formulated, we already crafted, and the roadmap for health and development was born because of these three
Mhm.
problems in our society. So again, from now on, so we already address those problems when it comes to services. We devised our service delivery network, which has an adoption under the Universal Healthcare Act of 2019, wherein we will go first with primary healthcare. That's why we have caravans. That's why we go to places that are remote. That's why we go to places that are GIDA. GIDA meaning geographically isolated and displaced areas. So mga malalayong lugar
Okay.
na hindi naabutan ng
Yeah.
healthcare system. Yeah.
Mhm.
And number two, as soon as we see patients at the primary care that needs more uh, medical attention, we also made our secondary care sa ating service delivery network, wherein specialty care is implemented. For example, if a patient that we see during sa mga medical missions namin or health caravans namin, agad namin yan dinadala sa mga sa mga secondary specialty care. Sa mga specialista. For example, a patient needing for cardiologist, we go and refer. And so and
Mhm.
so forth. Pediatrics, internal medicine, dermatology, and so on. And now,
Dr.
if we
Joseph,
found, yes,
yeah, if I may interrupt,
yeah,
your health and development program and your roadmap seems to be very good. No, you have three clusters or categories. Ito yung mga adult and chronic illness,
yes.
child care, and then maternal care. Among the three categories, which is, in your opinion, or maybe in the experience of the Rotary or as a doctor, is the biggest concern the among the constituents of the Rotary or the group, the areas you cover?
Okay. So, well, the biggest concern is the non-communicable diseases. If you could see, when statistics shows that 2021 mortality rates or deaths that occurred in the Philippines, 7 out of 10 are non-communicable diseases, meaning
Ah,
they are categorized the heart, diabetes, cancer, at the same time, lung diseases due to smoking. So that's our most concern. And in Rotary, we do disease prevention, and it's one of our areas of concern. So that's our number one.
okay. Doc Joseph, you mentioned about uh, GIDA, those
Yes.
areas where you go to, and then if you see that there are patients there that need help, then you bring in more help to address the other non-communicable diseases that you find in these areas. My question is, you're doing too much, no, for for an ordinary, maybe Rotary group, Rotary club, or maybe a doctor? What drives that advocacy in the Rotary and you as a doctor, Dr. Joseph? What drives you to do that?
So basically, as a Rotarian, it's part of my nature, no, to be of care to the society. So because of that, no, uh, we try, me and Dr. Mildred, to form a group so that we could not be burdened by all those problems that we encounter during uh, implementing our roadmap for health and development. That's why the coalition for health and development was formed, wherein
Mm.
the Rotary, in connection and collaboration with other multi-sectoral partners, are in one place and under the direction of one governor, sa direction ng ating governor, each has its role in order to make that roadmap work. So basically, in your question, it's my innate drive that makes me fuel to do these efforts. That's why, if you could see from the conception of the roadmap, we've made our service delivery network, and then we called upon all MIPs, meaning the presidents under Dr. Mildred, to do each work para at least gumana. And at the same time, we also partner with other organizations for backup.
Hmm. Dr. Joseph, this is out of the box question. I
Yeah.
can see that District 38, 3830 has done a lot, no, for the area that you cover or the GDAS that you went to. Um, how does one get funding for that advocacy work?
Okay. So when it comes to financing, basically, we start with within ourselves. No, each and every club has its own fundraising and then contributes to the roadmap financing. So that's number one.
Mm.
Each club has its own and it gives to the district. Number two is that individual entities, individual companies that we encounter that get interested with our cause, talagang kusa silang nagbibigay din. And after that, for sustainability, uh, they incorporate yung mga donations nila into their CSR, social responsibility program. So that's
Yeah.
where we get our funds. And
Mm.
hopefully in the future, we could find and source other funds para at least tuloy-tuloy yung ating mga serbisyo naman natin.
Okay. Question: are the other Rotary clubs, say Rotary Club of Pasig or Manila, or maybe in Cagayan de Oro, are they doing the same things that you are doing?
Ang tingin ko naman, Sir Jojo, they're also doing the same thing. However, I don't know on what platform, on what stage that they are doing. Kasi before, nakikita ko, I just browse to them. They only do a certain activity and that's it. However, dito sa atin, sa District 3830, we have a roadmap, we have a starting point, and after 6 years, we'll try to check if we have accomplished that vision of ours. And every
Dr.
year
Joseph,
that's
let me cut.
encountered, we do
Let me cut you.
evaluation.
Yeah, let me cut you. In the interest of time, I would like you and me to describe the roadmap. I think that is very important to our audience.
Yes.
So you said you had this 6-year roadmap. Can you kind of tell us how you started? Where are you going?
Yes. So when we, as like earlier, no, we encountered and we identified problems na very significant sa Rotary. So we uh, evaluated the non-communicable diseases, the maternal child care, the maternal and child care.
Mm-hmm.
So from that on, we browse into statistics that we evaluated, and then for every year we try to do some activities that could curb the mortality in each category. For example, non-communicable diseases. Lessen we try to lessen the deaths occurring in our community.
Mm-hmm.
Childcare, we try to increase slowly the immunization accomplishment of the children ages 0 to 11 months. Kasi at present, it's very low. So
Low,
every
yeah.
year, for the next 6 years, we're trying to curb and increase that accomplishment. And in maternal care, we try to increase also the what you call this, the prenatal and postnatal accomplishments of each in every year. We may not have much elbow. However, in our little way, we could increase that. So every year for the next 6 years, we're trying to increase collectively yung mga accomplishments ng ating healthcare system.
That's great, Dr. Joseph. Well, I wish we have more time. I'd like to ask more questions. But I will ask one last question, Dr. Joseph. How can one, maybe like me, join a Rotary Club, and what are the benefits of joining, say, Rotary Club of District 3830?
So basically, when I entered Rotary, I was thinking that basic community service is the one that drives me inside, and community service, servicing the less fortunate, is the one that drives me to be with Rotary since 1999.
Wow.
I know there are sacrifices that have to be done. You have to attend meetings, you have to do projects, you have to invest time and sometimes money for helping the poor. But
Mm-hmm.
the desire that you could see after each project that you encounter, and the smile that you see, and the response of the people that says thank you very much, that's the one that drives me. And
Mm.
hopefully that would also be the one that would drive other uh, prospective members that would want to go inside Rotary. Kumbaga, yan yung ating the desire to help. That's the number
Wow.
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Doc Joseph, what are the benefits of joining a Rotary Club? Aside from getting this advocacy work, and of course, if one thanks, give you a gratitude, says thank you to you, it really is heartwarming. So, are there any other benefits of joining a Rotary Club? Doc Joseph. Oh, I lost Doc Joseph. Well, I wish Dr. Mildred also here, but she is still at the airport. Anyway, we will have Dr. Joseph again at the last segment. So for the meantime, don't go away. We still have our Power CEO, Judge Vanessa, in the next segment. So we'll pause for a quick break.
We'll be right back, only here at Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. Big Media is all about life's journey.
Yung mga yon, mga bata pa sila dati nung nakakasama ko sila. So ngayon, sikat na sila. Kaya
in digital. Entertainment.
Maraming salamat po na nabigyan niyo kami ng opportunity.
Information, story, inspiration, and experiences. Whenever, wherever you want, welcome. Join us as we push the boundaries of possibility here with Vid Media. Video meetings are the future of collaboration. Meetings are like people. No two are ever the same. Logitech provides better meetings where everyone can be seen and heard, because great meetings just don't happen. Logitech, with our partner Inolution, ensures your video collaboration is at the next level. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph.
Imagine a call center service where everything works just like it should. Introducing Voiso, hosted call center solution. Agile call center suite. Advanced real-time dashboard to track agent behavior. Instantly switch between call stages with event-based navigation. The right international telecom experience your business needs. Do more with your call.
Inolution, supporting your business as always. Taking our journey, leading the pack, unleashing your power. And we are back here at Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. Know what it takes to be the leader of your business. Be a dreamer that has great vision of the future, inspired by the hopes and dreams of the people. Be a leader with amazing plans and solutions for the world by leading people through inspiration, motivation, and excellence. Be a storyteller that shares the spark of wisdom and leads by example. Now, this kind of inspiring leader shares his story and secrets with you as you carry on your own business journey. Presenting our business leader highlight of the week.
Yes, and welcome to our Power CEO segment. My guest has been in the retail business of fast-moving consumer goods and meat products for almost 30 years. We have with us the owner of Mariton Fresh in Tuguegarao City. We have Juan Alfonso, Judge Fineza.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for having me here
Hi,
at
good afternoon,
Talk.Shop.Asia.
Judge.
Hi.
Hi, Judge. Before I ask you the question, maybe we can watch a video of Mariton Fresh.
Okay, Doc Alex. Thank you.
And we are back.
We're back.
I love the video. Yes, I did go shopping with my eyes already, grocery shopping with my eyes, and looking at all the meat. Now, tell us about Mariton Fresh.
Okay, Mariton Fresh is a community pantry in Tuguegarao. We call it a community pantry in Tuguegarao, simply because there was a time that there was no fresh meat that we could really buy, and we decided to buy things from Manila. So it was like an irritant, no? Parang, sana merong ganito sa Tuguegarao. So we thought of it. We've been in business for 30 years sa supermarket, pero sa fresh meat, fresh produce, wala pa. So that was the start actually. So we tried to fill in the gap. May irritant, so we developed it.
I love how you're able to really identify the problem in the market. I see that you're able to save a lot of greenhouse gases when you're doing that, as the meat is like organic, as we would say. Kasi nga irritant nga yun, magsusource pa from outside, no? So may I ask,
Yes,
what are
yes.
your product offerings?
Oh, okay. It's divided actually in three categories. So we have fresh meat and then fresh vegetables, and then you have your marinated products. We've got more than 70, and then we have more than a dozen of cooked. So from those three divisions, categories, nakukuha na natin yung mga pangangailangan ng isang may bahay. No? For example, yung nasa screen natin ngayon, yung vegetables, di ba? Those vegetables are not from like what other retailers do na they use it as a salvage way to salvage yung mga gulay nila. Then they pre-cut them. Sa amin, it's the other way around. Everything is fresh, then we cut them. So we got the trust of the consumers regarding these kinds of products. We are able to
So
yes, we are able to accommodate about 5,000 transactions. So you could imagine ganun karami yung mga pwedeng, this is 5,000 transactions a day. So ito yung mga
wow,
taong, yes, ito yung mga taong ginagawang refrigerator lang, yung tindahan mo.
that's awesome kasi it's all fresh. I see that the products are fresh, the meat is fresh, and so I see why Mariton Fresh is really, thriving into Tuguegarao City. Now, of course, you know, as we have a lot of entrepreneurs listening and watching, could you share with us the genesis of your journey? Like, how did you start?
Okay. Yun nga, siguro we needed a refrigerator ng bayan. Ganun na lang siguro ang sabihin natin. No? And we found the gap na there are two kinds of buyers. One is yung may kayang bumili ng weekly, pupunta yan sa mga mas malalaking tindahan, sa mga malls. No? Yun namang iba is right from work, nagmamadali na yan. So, bibili lang ng konti for the night. Yun yung market na nakita namin. So that's how basically we started, no? So the meat shop actually opened 2003, yung Mariton Fresh Meat Shop. Yes.
So, Judge, may I know, where did you get the name Mariton Fresh?
Okay. Mariton is my wife, being Marites, and Tony, my brother-in-law.
So, love na love mo talaga yung wife mo because it's under her name, Mariton
Yes.
talaga, no?
Meron
So,
kasi silang feng shui na kailangan 7 letters yung yung pangalan.
oh, okay. So, that's good. And I think swerte siya. So, may I ask, during the pandemic, a lot of us took a hit as entrepreneurs, and we had to pivot and do things so that we could really survive. Could you share your learnings along the way, with how you dealt with the pandemic, and how was it? Nag-change
It
ba yung
was
5,000 buyers, or
Yes,
how was it?
definitely. We had to move fast and shift from a lot of customers coming in to delivery, no? Prohibited, restricted yung galaw, no? Again, not just the pandemic, before the pandemic was the bird flu and the African swine fever, no? So we had 3 hits already for the industry. And alam mo, grit lang talaga eh. Kung ano talaga yung mga kailangan gawin, you do it fast. Tapos you adjust fast. And you have to go beyond the profits. Kasi kung yan lang ang titignan mo, mahirapan ka talaga. So you most likely lose the courage to move on. No? So basically, the steps that we did was to cut budgets, of course. Then sadly, we had to cut the manpower as well because of the social distancing protocol of the Department of Labor. Being in a meat shop, shoulder to shoulder operations kami sa sa butcher's area, no? But hindi pwede 'yon, di ba? So yun, nagbawas rin kami ng tao, definitely. But we compensated by other adding routes, delivery routes. Nagkaroon kami ng platform namin na sarili. So, pwedeng mag-order kahit anong oras ng gabi. Pag gising namin kinabukasan, nakikita na namin lahat yung orders.
Wow. So through the pandemic, meron talagang mga learnings. What were your biggest barriers along the way? Let's not talk about the pandemic, but throughout your journey as an entrepreneur, like what were the biggest barriers that you had?
Oh, siguro ang biggest barrier ko na siguro talaga na, alam mo no, nag-open kami ng 2003, foot and mouth disease naman ang nauso nun. So that's another thing. Kasi pag may mga diseases sa agriculture, restricted ang galaw ng ng livestock, no? So we had to multi-source from areas na wala yung sakit na yon, and then get clearance from the provincial governments. Not only in Cagayan, but kung saan dadaan yung natin, yung product natin. So kailangan ma-assess mo which areas ang papayagan nila, anong exemptions, rules na exemptions, and from there, na-develop namin na, sige, pwede pala as far as 2003, we got as far as Cagayan de Oro.
Uy, perfect ha, kasi amin Cagayan de Oro. So, perfect na perfect. So, kasi wala kaming foot and mouth disease, alam ko yon dito sa Cagayan de Oro.
Wala,
kaya,
sa Cagayan de Oro, wala.
That is why umabot kayo dito, no? So that, and so, balik tayo sa mga entrepreneurs that are watching. What tips can you share with them? People that may want to, take a similar journey as you. And what are your tips for success?
Okay. Sa akin lang naman, the tips for the success is, number one, you have to hire the right people. Yan, napaka-importante yan, hiring the right people. Kasi hindi mo naman magagawa lahat mag-isa yan. Di ba? Hire, invest in them, train them. Another important thing siguro is you really know how to identify the product market fit. You have to localize. So for example, what's a good example? We have a product, inabraw. So it's a packed gulay. No? It's used for vegetables too. It's very Ilocano, inabraw. And we have it there. So it's one pack. Nandiyan na yung gulay, nandiyan na yung whatever ingredients o seasoning na kailangan, nakapack na, ready to go na siya. So may inabraw ka na. So that's it. You have to localize.
Now, pack gulays, because I don't have to slice them anymore, as I love to, and so I don't need to prepare and explain how to cut this, how to cut that. It's already prepared and it's fresh, and all I have to do is wash it. No, so what are your business plans this post-pandemic? Tell us, are you going to expand somewhere in a different place, or how? What are the plans?
Post-pandemic, we plan to we slowly open the market. No, right now, since school is not yet 100% back, no, we still have a gap. As I was telling you, we can accommodate 5,000 transactions then, but now we are around 3,000 transactions. So there's still 2,000 transactions more. No? So from there, if once we fill it up again, we can consider opening an outlet.
Well, congratulations! You're more than half, and so
yeah, we're back.
What? Last week I interviewed Richie Kuna, and he said, he has a business plan of 25 years, and so it's good that you. May I ask, what's your outlook for the next 5 years as an entrepreneur? Where do you see yourself and Mariton Fresh in 5 years?
For the next 5 years, we see opening outlets northwards. So that's towards the area of Apari, north of Cagayan. No? Right now, we're really developing our quality control department. Okay, that's very critical. I think we're the only ones even using a metal detector in the industry. We have our own quality control department with the personnel. Alam mo yung pag umaamoy-amoy yung mga mamimili sa karne, yun ang ginagawa ng department na yun. Critical yun. So to be consistent with the quality, so that for the next 5 years, we can deliver the same quality from Tuguegarao towards the other areas para consistent lahat.
I love how you focus on quality and consistency. Now, for those that are interested in like trying your products or going to Mariton Fresh, how do we find you and how do we contact you?
Oh, okay. There, I think I provided there it is. That's our address, our telephone number. For now, what we do for areas na medyo malalayo like Metro Manila, we do pack the items that they wish na i-order. Then we pay through GCash. Then we use the buses now that are already available. They're back. Victory Line, other Victory Liner or whatever bus company is now available. So we can transport.
Okay, thank you very much, Judge. I'm sure that our viewers learned a lot, and I'm sure pag umabot ako dyan sa Tuguegarao, no, I'll visit Mariton Fresh. Of course, please don't go away. We have our announcement on board and our Miss Universe question. It was a pleasure interviewing you, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Doc Alex.
We'll be right back, only here at Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network.
May lumapit na ba sa'yo na nag-alok ng get-rich-quick scheme? Huwag maging biktima.
Ang Direct Selling Association of the Philippines at ang Department of Trade and Industry ay magkaagapay sa pagpapalaganap ng kaalaman tungkol sa legitimate direct selling.
Mayroong 8-point test na ginagamit upang malaman kung ang kumpanya ay pyramiding o hindi. Ang mga sumusunod ay 3 halimbawa mula dito. Inaalok ka na kumita sa mga nare-recruit. Pati posisyon ay pwedeng bilhin. Ang kumpanya ay walang product return policy. Mag-ingat, baka mabiktima.
Kung sa tingin ninyo, pyramid scheme ang gamit ng inyong sinalihang kumpanya, ilapit at i-report ito sa Department of Trade and Industry Consumer Hotline 1384. Para sa karagdagang impormasyon ukol sa legitimate direct selling at ang 8-point test, visit www.dsap.ph.
Imagine a call center service where everything works just like it should. Introducing Voiso, hosted call center solution. Agile call center suite. Advanced real-time dashboard to track agent behavior. Instantly switch between call stages with event-based navigation. The right international telecom experience your business needs. Do more with your call.
Inolution, supporting your business as always. Video conferencing has never been crucial to your business than ever before. Whether it's work from home or remote work collaboration, productive team meetings are crucial to your business success. So whether it's for personal use or from small to medium to large conference meeting rooms, Logitech has the right solution right for you. With our partner Inolution's track record of responsive service, you can be assured of reliable and effective video collaboration all the time. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph.
Does hybrid learning make you think twice about the way you deliver education? Are you getting charged for a learning management solution, but you don't see the results for blended learning? We at YesTech bring hybrid learning so you can focus on what you do best, to deliver exceptional education. YesTech has proven excellence with features like virtual meetings, attendance, daily tests and exams, assignments and markings between teachers, students, and admin in virtual learning and teaching. But we never stop improving. With COVID-19, the world came to a standstill and the operations of schools were affected. We interviewed teachers, students, parents and administrative personnel, and we learned that the delivery of education in the 21st century needed fast and complete learning applications and tools. Now that schools are reopening and students are excited to go to school, our team at YesTech is thrilled to assist in this transition. We bring more excitement to this hybrid learning with our premium platform and features like group study, seamless payment collection of fees, QR-based ID card system, and more, automating day-to-day management of school operations. And we at YesTech aim to rule the edtech space with exceptional customer service, free training and retooling, and pushing the limits. Say yes to learning with YesTech.
Taking our journey, leading the pack, unleashing your power. And we are back here at Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network.
Now we are on the final and exciting segment where we will ask our guests a Miss Universe question on their business. But before I start asking them, of course, let me call back our great gracious hosts, Jojo and Joshua.
Good more earnings, Dr. Alex and Joshua.
Great day, everyone.
Yes, of course, before we call them, we have to do our AOB. And of course, let me start first. We at
All right.
YesTech can assist you with your day-to-day operations, offering features like QR-based ID card system, online payments, and more. YesTech is your all-in-one virtual campus of the 21st century. It is a SaaS platform where schools have the ability to deliver a complete learning solution. Basically, we behave like your online school campus. For more information, you may contact 0956 779 7752. Check our website https theyestech.com or https yestech.club. Say yes to learning with YesTech. Over to you, Jo.
Our hero started as an initiative to help the tricycle drivers in our community gain work during this pandemic. With this app, tricycle drivers won't need to wait so long in line on terminals or drive around the village, wasting time and gasoline just to look for passengers. It will also be more convenient for the pasajeros to book a tricycle ride and wait for it at the safety of their homes. Para Hero, your community tricycle hailing app. Initially available in BF Homes, Parañaque, and Las Piñas.
All right. My turn. It's Logitech. So I guess we can all agree that video collaboration is more than a trend. It has become an important part of every business operation. Whether you're doing online meetings, one on one, or meeting your entire team and customers, everyone's voices and ideas need to be heard and seen. With Logitech's video collaboration solution, you know you're getting everything the very best for your business. Over to you, Doc Alex.
Okay, so let's bring in our guest.
Mhm.
We have with us uh, Dr. Joseph, B2, and of course, Judge Fineza.
Hello.
Okay, so we do not have Dr. Joseph. I think he has technical difficulties. So let's start with our Mr. Universe question. And of course, let's start with B2, and then after will be Judge Fineza. So now that the pandemic is almost over, businesses are grasping for the near perfect ways to execute their back to success plan and achieve their market and success level as it was in 2019. The Miss You question is Mr. Universe question. If you have the power to make this acceleration possible, what will you do with your business among the choices mentioned here and why? First choice, Target and crush the competition. Second choice, do advocacy work and enable the link to your business. Third, strategize anew on reinventing the wheel and launch the business anew. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I think among the three options, I will go with the first one, which is crushing the competition. Because that matters a lot who your competition is on the ground. And let's say, just an example, if I am the only student in the class, I will automatically be the first class, right? I'll automatically always be in first position. But just because I have other competition, I have to struggle. So I think I will go with the first option.
Mhm.
Okay, over to you.
Or Sir Judge, you're next.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
I'd go for the second choice, do advocacy work, um, which we are doing and which we plan to continue. Uh, right now, we are tapping the farmers. There you have there in the audio visual. She is one of the farmers helping us out every morning. What we
Mhm.
do is we consolidate the inputs that they have, and then even without a customer number that it's common in a lot of bigger stores, they can come in, and then here is a slide of again, these are a cooperative for the employees. No? So we make it a point that we reserve good space as well for employees. No? They're selling fruits here, highly perishable, just like our meat. So that's our way of teaching them on how to handle perishable products.
Good answer, sir.
Mhm. Thank you.
Yes, and
Okay, so over to you, Joshua.
yep. Next question for you guys, since we're already in the final part of our segment. It would be what are your life lessons and key takeaways and last messages for our dear audience. So let's start with B2Pan, then let's go with Sir Judge afterwards. So B2Pan, if you please.
Okay, so the key takeaway is that I was listening to Mr. Judge talk also. He said, for your business, we should hire the right people. And I think that is very important. People are who actually take care of your business. As a CEO or as a top executive, the most important thing that you have to take care of is the people, and people will take care of your business. So that is one key takeaway from his side. And my message to everyone is that first work on yourself before working on something outside. You have to work from inside, because as I said very initially, that nobody asks what is your what, they ask what how much what you have, they ask what is your what. He is worth $1 billion, it means it is because of the values of the person. So work on your values. And
Mhm.
among the values, as I mentioned, discipline is the most important value, not just for your business but for everything else in around you, be it your health, fitness, your relationship, happiness, everything. If your life
Mhm.
has to be organized, you have to be disciplined. So I think my
Yes.
message is that adopt some core values. It cannot be discipline; it can be something else also for you. But make sure that you have some core values which you definitely follow in your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Agreed, sir. Thank you so much. And over
Sure.
to you, Sir Judge.
Yeah. Uh, Perhaps keep moving forward. A lot of keep moving forward. Keep the grit. Keep learning. Keep solving. Keep innovating. Those are the things that I would like to share with you. So just keep that in mind. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And of course, we'll be asking one more thing, which is your quotable quotes. I'd like to have one from each of you. So, what quotable quote will you share, Mr. B2Pan and Sir Judge? Let's start with Mr. B2Pan first.
Okay. Quote would be that actually, this is not really my own quote, but I have heard somebody else say. It is
Mm-hmm.
that don't take everything in life so seriously as if you are going to escape alive. After
Mm-hmm.
all, we are anyways going to die. So, don't take life so seriously. Take risk, try new things, experiment. That's my quote.
Mm, beautiful, sir. Thank you so much. And Sir Judge, your turn.
Mine would be go beyond the profit. Okay, and to borrow a quote as well from my guru before, he'd always say, "You have to do good to do well."
Beautiful, sir.
That's great.
Over to you,
Okay,
Sir
now
Joshua.
it's my time to ask the question. Dr. Alex and Joshua, what are
Mhm.
your quotable quotes
Well,
for
for
this
me, mm,
episode?
Okay,
yes,
mine is
go for it.
I'll take it from my 28 COE, from the book that we published. I'll share every day is a step worth taking to reach your goal. So that's my 28 COE number 2 quotable quote for this episode.
Thank
Hmm.
you, Dr. Alex.
Thank you.
Joshua?
Mine will come also from 28 COE, which is discipline, learn, and passion. Those are the very important core values that we should have, most especially in our own businesses and in our lives. And I'm sure that this will help more people to overcome the struggles and, of course, create more businesses and opportunities for others to build the dreams of others. And that's my take on that one. Thank you so much, Sir Jojo.
Okay. Well, I'd like to share two quotes. No?
Very well.
One is, I visited Judge in his store. She he pushed me to learn a little bit about how the store works. And it is really very exciting. You have
Mhm.
clean meat, low price, and then you have vegetables, low price, and you have ready to cook meals, no? Or viands or food, low price. If you ask the workers, they're all happy. And
Thank you.
the judge doesn't want to be called boss. So it's a they call each other by first name.
Yes.
And then when judge said people or successful entrepreneurs go beyond profit. Well, that's very touching for me because judge, can I share the people selling outside the store?
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, those people outside the store are also workers of judge. That's their sideline, but judge
Yeah.
allows them to sell in front of the store
Yeah.
as additional income for the workers that are working for him. So judge really goes beyond profit. So
Thank you.
that's a good quote. And now, since Dr. Mildred and Doc Joseph, they had difficulty coming in or coming back. Well, what I learned is their advocacy in the District 3830 can be said in, let's say, two phrases. One is improving lives, and second, improving patient outcomes. Why do I say that? Because they go out to geographically unreachable areas. They find they go there for non-communicable disease treatments. And then when they see other issues, they bring in reinforcements, no, to cure the other diseases in that area. So they're improving patient outcomes and they're improving lives. So I guess if Dr. Joseph is here, that would be his quotable quote. Back to you, Dr. Alex.
That was wonderful, Jo. And of course, as a part of District 3830 and 28 COE, I must say that I imagine, serving other people to save lives. That is what we do really with Rotary as well. So, as we get over the pandemic and face new challenges arising from the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, businesses continue to thrive, grow, and scale up. We as leaders also need to become bigger, better, and the best that we can be. Let us build out these business milestones for our companies. We lead, amplify, reach out, and engage through Talk.Shop.Asia Power Network. Be inspired and power on. Till next Saturday. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank
you.
you.
Bye bye.
We have just brought you Talk Shop Asia Power Network, the program that brings power to be within you. Hosted by Asian EduTech leader Dr. Alex Reyes, direct selling sensei Jojo Barakias, digital and lifestyle coach Joshua Ravelas, with the founding anchor, business and transformation mentor Rolly Pagaspas. Until next Saturday, 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. here on Talk Shop Asia channels.